I started watching Julian Castro in his town hall over at Fox, and it cracked me up. I couldn't believe that he started with the Mueller Report, mentioning how there's evidence of how the president attempted to obstruct justice. At the same time, I happened to have somebody on Twitter chime in, trying to make the case that in the Mueller Report, with all the arrows, is that it actually shows evidence of how the president attempted to limit the scope of the special counsel to election interference efforts in the future. Not what happened, but in the future. And how do they do this? They use a note that the president dictated to Corey Lewandowsky to deliver to Jeff Sessions. He was ranting about how unfair it was that they were doing this investigation because he didn't do anything. But this is the important part. This is what the note said. The note said, I'm going to meet with the special prosecutor to explain this is very unfair and let the special prosecutor move forward with investigating election meddling for future elections so that nothing can happen in future elections. Okay? Remember this. Let it move forward with investigating election meddling for future elections so that nothing happens in future elections. Now, that's the actual quote. Everywhere else that is referenced as evidence by the writer of the report, the writer conveniently replaced the word for, meaning for the benefit of future elections. Let's proceed with this investigation so it doesn't happen again. He replaced it with the word to, which completely changes the meaning. Limit the scope to future elections. Whatever you're doing with the investigation, just do it referencing future elections. First of all, I don't know how you can investigate something that hasn't happened yet, but the fact that they replace each and every time the word for with the word to completely changed the meaning. And all throughout the document is using that note, but replacing the word for with to prove that he actually was instructing Sessions to tell the special counsel to limit the investigation to future election interference. Very telling.